Have you seen Dave Ramsey's baby steps? If this gives you knots in your stomach, you are not alone. And this video is not that. And no shade, I'm sure it works for many people, but it wasn't really for me. And it wasn't for Jessica either. Wait, who's Jessica? Well, before I talk about her, if you're anything like me and you're newly single and still getting over a breakup, money matters are something you'd rather avoid altogether. Unfortunately, the harsh reality is that you are now solely responsible for handling the money. I remember feeling very anxious and apprehensive about looking into my money situation and taking a deep dive into that because it was just not my thing. So I chose to avoid it. But the good news is that you can actually surprise yourself like I did. I want this video to show you that handling your money with this simple and fun method can not only empower you, but can actually remove some of the money stress from your life. Today, we're going to talk about small, easy ways that you can grow your bank account while still living your life, looking and feeling your best. Because taking care of yourself is definitely a priority right now. Hi, I'm Christine, and this is the X Life Podcast, where we talk about all of the things for your new single life. So consider subscribing for more. So let me fill you in on my girl boss, Jessica. Jessica was married to Derek, who turned out to be a dud, but then finally separated and divorced after 5 years of accepting less than what she deserved. She's been feeling pretty down in the dumps, but is finally ready to move on with her life. She's in the process of rediscovering herself, trying new things, and getting back out in the world after hibernating at home to heal for a bit. But she's also realizing that she no longer has the safety net of a 2-income household. And she's going to have to change some things since her shrinking bank account can't support her increased credit card spending. While this definitely stresses her out, she is really enjoying finally getting back out there, taking care of herself, and meeting new friends. Let me give you a visual of her current lifestyle. So Jessica loves her morning Starbucks. So she grabs one on her way into work every day, and also at least one time on the weekend, because she needs her coffee. Hello. During her lunch hour, about 2 to 3 times a week, she works out at her high-end gym and also on Saturday mornings. And even though she doesn't use half the perks that they offer, she feels cool going there. She usually grabs lunch at a local cafe because even though she does buy groceries weekly, she doesn't quite get around to the meal prep part. I've been there. With her new single status, her weekends are typically free. So on Friday night, she hangs out with people at work at happy hour. And then Saturday nights are reserved for hanging out with her besties or new friends that she's met. She kind of realized this is overkill, but she doesn't quite know what to do about it, and she really doesn't want to let anybody down. And given this busy schedule, she uses a grocery delivery service once a week. Since, she's too tired to run out to the store. She will treat herself once a weekend by using DoorDash to bring her the Starbucks coffee and a breakfast sandwich. She gets her nails done, she gets her gel nails about once every 3 weeks, and then fresh sets as needed, of course. So while she's feeling much better, looking great, and having fun, she wants and needs to cut some corners. Because stressing every month when the bills are due is actually weighing on her. She didn't know how to do that and still have fun and enjoy her life until she discovered the stop, swap, and save method. First is stop. She knew that there were some things that just had to go because they didn't either align with her new healthy lifestyle or a realistic budget. Well, one of the things that she completely got rid of was the DoorDash because, she can get in the car and go get it. It's not a big deal. She also stopped going out one of the nights each weekend. She would either go to happy hour one week or go out with her friends, but not both anymore. And for me, a couple of the things that I had stopped doing were tanning. I mean, it's not great for you anyway, right? And I also was getting monthly massages, which, to be honest, I kind of miss the massages because now I don't go at all. So there is a happy medium. Maybe I need to book a massage. Then there were things that she could swap out but still enjoy herself. Like she swapped out going to Starbucks every single day and then decided I'm going to go once a week and once on the weekend. And any other time I want coffee, I'm just going to make it at home. Much cheaper. She also decided to actually trade in that high-end gym where she wasn't using mostly everything and just go to a gym that offered everything she needed, but at half the cost. Because feeling cool by going to that gym didn't feel as good as that extra money in her pocket. Another idea to save money and swap is instead of going out with your friends, is to maybe invite them over and make drinks at home and eat, because when you go out, you're getting drinks, you're getting appetizers or food at some point, and that does rack up your bill. But by having people over, everybody can bring something, you can make drinks at home, and, you can even alternate, and everybody picks, like, maybe once a month, you go to a different person's house. Finally, save. She realized that she occasionally actually had extra money in her checking account, like from annual bonuses or tax returns. But the money, it just sat there because her checking account didn't pay her any interest. So she actually took it upon herself to Google high interest bearing savings accounts, and she found one. Honestly, I was guilty of this. I mean, for too many years to count. After I got divorced, I was paranoid that I would need money and I didn't want to let it go to a savings account. But I was able to locate a savings account where you can immediately transfer back and forth. So personally, I found Ally Bank, which currently has a 3.8% annual percentage rate, which is very competitive. And I can just transfer money directly from my checking into my savings account. And then if I need it, I can get it right back. It's very accessible. And you know what? This feature made Jessica feel so much more secure, and we knew that our money was still accessible immediately if we really needed it, but it wasn't right there in the checking account tempting us to spend it. Another way she saved is as a result of what she's actually saving every month by not either she stops something or she swaps something. So that money in and of itself is a savings right there. Then the third way she saved was by taking that savings and putting it in to the high interest savings account. So what she did was once she figured out how much she was saving by stopping or swapping, she took that amount every month and automatically had it transferred out of the checking account into her savings account. Because she knew, it would just end up getting lost. And when you don't realize, oh, that's usually the amount I have in my checking account. But if you've saved this money, it's extra. So she wanted that extra to get out of the account and actually be saved and, make her money. And in the meantime, it was working for her instead of, her just working hard for the money. See what I did there? Little Donna Summer humor. So if you want to see this in real time, David Bach has a calculator online called the Latte Factor Calculator. And I'll list the website in the description, but this will give you a combined savings of what you'll save right away and then what you'll save with that interest added from the high interest savings account. It will actually blow your mind. So I highly encourage checking it out. So how can you be a Jessica? It's simple. Use the same stop, swap, and save method. I have to commend you if you've made it through this video this far, because talking about finances is never fun, but it's kind of a necessary evil. And I hope that this method is made it simple and fun for you. Honestly, I dig even deeper with my coaching clients. So if this is something I can help you with, or like any other challenges you face in your newly single life, feel free to hit me up. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day. And I'll see you next time here on the X Life podcast, where you leave behind your ex life for your next life.